Hi students, 11th standard Computer Science Chapter 9 Introduction to C++. In this video we are going to learn about introduction about C++ and benefits of learning C++ and tokens. Now let us start. The first one is introduction. So here C++ is one of the most popular programming language and it supports both procedural and object-oriented programming language. It supports both procedural and object-oriented programming language. And it is also called hybrid language. And then C++ is a subset of its predecessor C language, and Johannes Truster named his new language as C with classes. So the name C++ was coined by Ricky Massetti, where C++ is the C language increment operator. So once again I repeat, so here it's C++, it supports both procedural and object-oriented programming language, and it is also called hybrid language. Now, benefits. Benefits of learning C++. C++ is a highly portable language and it's often the language of choice for multi-device and multi-platform app development. It is highly portable language. And next, C++ is an object-oriented programming language. It is a object-oriented programming language. So here it includes class, inheritance, it includes classes, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and data abstraction. And next, C++ has a rich function library, and C++ allows exception handling, that is inheritance and function overloading. Function overloading. And C++ is a powerful, efficient and fast language. So these are all the benefits. It's a highly portable language and it is a object-oriented programming language and it includes classes, inheritance, polymorphism, data abstraction and encapsulation, and it has a rich function library and it allows exception handling, inheritance and function overloading, which are not possible in C programming language. And C++ is a very popular, powerful, efficient and fast language. So the next one is character set. Character set. So here character set is a set of character. It is used to write a C++ program. So it is a set of character used to write C++ program. And a character represents any alphabets, numbers or any other special symbols. So now, C++ accepts the following characters, that is alphabets A to Z and A to Z, and the next numeric 0 to 9, and special characters, that is plus, minus, star, division. So these special characters. And next white space, that is blank space, then tab, horizontal tab, and carriage return, new line, form feed, etc. And other characters, that is C++ can process any of 256 ASCII characters as data. And next we start with tokens. Tokens. So C++ program statements are constructed by many different small elements like comments, variables, constants and many more. And many more symbols are called as operators and punctuators. So the individual elements are collectively called as lexical unit or lexical element or tokens. So here we can say that token means the smallest individual unit in a program. So token means it is the very smallest individual unit, so in a program. And here token is also called lexical unit. So here we have some following tokens, that is keywords, identifier, literals, operators, and the last one is punctuators. So here C++ has the following tokens, that is keywords, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators. Now let us start with keyword. Keywords. So keywords are reserved word. Keywords are reserved word. Here it means it conveys some specific meaning to the C++ compiler. It conveys some specific meaning to C++ compiler. And they are essential element to construct a C++ program. It is a very important element to construct a C++ program, and most of the keywords are common in C, C++, Java, etc. And C++ is a case-sensitive programming language, so all the keywords must be in lowercase. So it is a C++ is a case-sensitive programming language, so all the keys must be in lowercase. And next we have some other keywords. Now I'll give some examples for keywords. You can say if, else, case, and void, try, return. So we have so many keywords, and now we use some keywords, that is using, namespace, and static cast, constant cast, dynamic cast, and true, false. So identifiers containing a double underscores are reserved for use by C++ implementation and standard libraries and should be avoided by the user. So that's it. This is a keyword. So keywords means it is a reserved word and it conveys some meaning, specific meaning to the C++ compiler. Here they give some examples for keywords, that is if, else, case, while, try, return, using namespace, etc. So here once again I repeat, token means it is the smallest integer unit in a program. And we have some tokens in C++, that is keywords, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators. Thank you students.